What's up, Game Changers, and welcome to the Game Changers Podcast. I'm your host, TJ, aka Mr. Game Changer, and I'm back with another episode. This is episode 90 of the Game Changers Podcast, and we here, and you know what we here to talk about. The NBA Draft. The NBA Draft just happened, and I'm excited because that's my job to be excited. But also, it wasn't that much to be super excited about with this draft. We gonna get straight into it. Because honestly, bruh, I don't know if it falls on the NCAA, the college basketball players, the college coaches, the college NCAA organization as a whole. Something needs to change where we need a best player in college basketball for the numbers to go up. You feel me? Like, I'm talking about numbers for everybody. I'm talking about ESPN. I'm talking about college basketball. I'm talking about even the NBA draft going into the NBA, bro. I mean, the NBA numbers are going to be what they are, but I'm coming from a standpoint of seeing a French player for the second year in a row get drafted number one. Wemby was last year, so cool. He wasn't even in college basketball. I'm talking specifically about college basketball, but he wasn't even in that realm. He was overseas doing his thing. Now we have another French player that not many people know. Of course, us in the basketball world knew of him. More basketball analysts were, following him and all that. But come on, man. The average basketball fan didn't know who that was. Come on, man. Let's get straight into it. What's his name? First of all, I want to be respectful. I don't want to be disrespectful. I want to be respectful. So we going to go through the names. Okay? But this draft is really, for me personally, the Bronny draft. If I'm going to be honest with you, if I'm looking years and years back to this draft right here, 2024, this was the Bronny draft, bro. Even though he got drafted a second round, 55th pick to the Los Angeles Lakers. To the Los Angeles Lakers. Lake Show! We're here. 55 to the Los Angeles Lakers. This is still the Bronny draft, bro. I'm sorry. We got first overall pick from France, Zachary Rassancher. I'm gonna be butchering some names today because I'm not finna be trying to get every one of these right. I'm going down the list. I seen his highlights, and they okay. They ain't Wemby highlights, of course, because he not 7'2", but at the same time, come on, man. To be drafted number one to the Atlanta Hawks had to see something in them. I mean, Trae Young, DeJounte Murray, it's been talks where the Hawks are looking to trade DeJounte Murray. Also, they could look to trade Trae Young, so it's like they're in that kind of no man's land of, do they still think that this team is a contender or should they blow it up? You feel me? Like the Brooklyn Nets right now are blowing it up. You feel me? They just traded, Mikal Bridges to the Knicks. You feel me? I'm pretty sure Cam Johnson is on the block. A bunch of them players on that team is on the block other than what is his name? I can't think of it, but he just signed a $100 million deal with the Brooklyn Nets, the big man for them. So I'm going to get his name real quick. But it's like, what are the Atlanta Hawks trying to do? Because if you drafting this man number one, it's either one or two things. One, you about to blow it up and you want to develop him. Or two, you think he can contribute to that team right now and you're going to add him to Trae Young and DeJounte Murray. What we doing here, bro? That's all I want to know. I just want to know what we doing. Can I please help. This phone don't want to work. Help. Okay, but yeah, this draft was definitely underwhelming. And I just felt like, even though it was like, 7-8 foreigners drafted, I feel like that's 7-8 too many. I don't want to sound like I'm a crazy person or whatever, but, and I know it's been like different foreign players like drafted over the years, like Luka, Jokic, like it's been great players. You feel me? Even Dirk. Back in the Yao Ming, we had some great foreign players, but when it comes to American basketball, bro, we need to continue to put ourselves on the map. Like the Olympic, I believe the Olympic team is going to do this summer. But like, it may be a strategy by the NBA trying to get more like outside people in so they can get more viewership all around the world, which makes the most sense in this scenario. But American college players, you have to do better, bro. I need to see us at least talking about who is the top 5 college male basketball who is the top 5 college male basketball players this year or next year going into the 2024-2025 season, bro. It shouldn't be more people are watching the WNBA draft than the NBA draft, which is cool. It's cool. Now look, we got women's basketball back into it. We got them back into it, and now it's a little competitive, but it's getting where they need to be. Even though, like I said last spot, it's reported that they losing $50 million, but I feel like more eyes are on them. They just need to figure out how to generate that into money. But if I am talking about Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark, Cameron Brink, all these great WNBA players was last year college players. I'm talking about them coming out of college, going to the WNBA. I should be talking about male college players the same. But now I got 2 years in a row, Frenchmen drafted first overall in the American League. I don't know how to feel about that, really. Honestly, like, I'm not feeling too great about it. What's his name? Not Cam Johnson. What's the name from the Raptors? Scotty Barnes. He got $270 million. Shoot, I'm trying to look up Brooklyn Nets, but my phone don't want to work. It's acting up on me. Jeez, but there we go. Brooklyn Nets. We gonna look this up real quick. Brooklyn, we go hard. Brooklyn, we go hard. Nick Claxton. Is that him? Did he get it? Nah. Yes, he did. Nick Claxton. I knew it was Nick Claxton. Nick Claxton, $100 million deal. So, Brooklyn, I know he played well, and I'm going to be going back and forth, just connecting teams and to the NBA draft. He did play well for the past 2 seasons, but are y'all trying to build around? I know y'all not trying to build around him, but to secure him, it was a little odd for you to secure him and then trade Mikal Bridges. But maybe they have a different plan that I don't know. But back to the NBA draft. So we have Zachary Rasacher, first round pick to the oh my gosh. I'm just looking at these names, dog. This is gonna be a hard read. But some people we do know that play, like, if you watch college basketball, you gonna know some of these players. So, number 2 overall pick, another player from France, Alex Sarr. Now, I seen his highlights, and I think he's gonna be good. But 2 straight players, French. Do y'all get what I'm saying here? Y'all get where I'm going? Like, this is not supposed to be like this. I'm not saying these players aren't better. I'm just saying that we need to be better for not only ratings, but just like, you feel me? Just like, what is it? What's the phrase for it? Like, bragging rights. Like, yo, we're the best players in the world. The United States produce the best players in the world. But it's not looking like that right now. It's not. It's really not. And then you got Reed Shepherd going third to the Houston Rockets. Okay, great shooter. All at Kentucky. He shot over 40%. I'm just looking at this Rockets team. Okay? And nothing against Reed Shepherd. But I don't think he should be third overall pick in no draft anytime soon. Maybe top 20 because he's a great shooter. But as far as his height, talent, like, you got players, bro. Like, and I was going back and forth. And I say this is the Bronny draft. So we gonna call it that. This is the Bronny draft. And I was arguing with my not arguing, but just having a little back and forth with my coworker. Shout out to Mr. Boyd. He's getting upset with me because I'm saying Bronny James is gonna be a good professional. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Bronny James won Rookie of the Year. Oh my gosh, TJ, why would you say that? Well, because his father, okay, let's put to the side that his father is LeBron James. He has all the resources in the world, and he just got drafted to one of the greatest franchises, forget in NBA history, but in sports history. So you think Bronny James is not going to be a great professional? So since this is the Bronny draft, Bronny, Reed Shepherd, third overall pick to the Rockets. Bronny is a better player than Reed Shepherd. I'm putting it out there. I'm not basing on what I seen in college. I'm basing on what they're going to do forward. I'm taking Bronny over Reed Shepherd. Come on, get him out of here. Now, I'm being for real now. First two draft from France. Fourth overall pick, Stephon Castle, UConn. Now, not the best shooter, but he's a winner. Shout out to the UConn coach. His name is blanking. A lot of these names be blanking. But y'all know him, bald-headed. He almost got signed to the Lakers coach, but he turned it down. He's a winner. He comes from a winning program. But honestly, I think he was like 6'5", though. I'm not picking, and I'm talking about draft, I'm not picking Bronny over him. I think that's a good pick for the Spurs. Ron Holland, the second, G League, Ignite. I don't really know him, so I can't say if I'm taking Bronny over him. Another French player in the top 7. We have 3 players from France. And it's nothing against France. They could have been from Bolivia or Canada. I'm talking about from people out of state getting drafted in the top 10, and it's not. I feel like top 10 should be reserved for the top 10 best players, of course. So if they're from around if they're from around the world, that's cool. But also what I'm saying is the standard has to be higher for our American players, bro. They should be taking this as a slight, like, dang, 3 people from out of this country been drafted top 10. If I'm a college player, I'm thinking in my head next year, bro. I'm doing my best to make sure we as the field, or I'm contributing to the field that's gonna help the top 10 NBA prospects that get drafted. All from America. All from college teams, bro. All from America, bro. I'm dead serious. Because I didn't like it, bro. I'm just going to flat out and say I didn't like it, me watching this American draft and 3 Frenchmen go in the top 10. Let me see if in the top 10, bro. What are we doing? What are we doing? I mean, I think the last person that was like, oh, this is the best player in college basketball was Zion Williamson. Shout out to Zion. But, man, bro, I'm not saying these people ain't going to be pros and good players, but I'm just saying I don't want to see that. I want us to have pride for our sport and just do better. Like, and that's like I said, it's not only on the college players, it's on the college coaches, NCAA. Like, do something, shake something. Come on, man. We got Tajane Saloum, France, 6. Donovan Klingen, UConn. Okay, UConn, another UConn player. The UConn players, that the two that got drafted, winners. Number 8, Rob Dillingham, Kentucky, a hooper. He got drafted by the Spurs. Now he got traded to Minnesota. I think coming off the bench, that's gonna be a great addition. I said addiction. Jeez. Zach Edey, number 9, Purdue, to the Grizzlies. Most people were surprised by this, and so was I, because I know they got Steve Adams as the big man. They also have Jackson to play the 4. I don't know how he's gonna be running up and down with John Morant, because that's a running team, fast break type team. So we'll just have to see. I think he would have fit better with other teams that maybe needed a 5 or a big man, but you never know. We'll see. But I think Zach Edey, he should have been top 10 anyway. Great numbers. He progressed over his college career. That is a great American college player. Like, come on, man. Let's do it. You feel me? And even if he wasn't born here, I don't know his nationality, but I know he played for an American college team. That's all I know, man. Cody Williams, Colorado, a 3-and-D player, versatile. I like it. For the Utah Jazz. The Bulls at 11. Montes Basilius, G League Ignite, 12. Nikola Topic, Serbia. Here we go, top 12, and we already got 4 people from another country being drafted. Devin Carter, Providence, good pick for the Kings. 14, Bub Carrington, Pittsburgh. I don't really know about him, but the Trailblazers, I feel like the Trailblazers organization should definitely add people who are going to develop young players well in that organization, because for the next 6-7 years they're going to be in develop, growing, rebuild stage. So hopefully the Trailblazers can get a good roster over there post Damian Lillard. Kel Ware, Indiana, to the Heat. I seen that pick. I seen them highlights that they were posting. I did not know about this player, but now I do. I think that would be a great addition to the Heat. Like, I feel like if the Heat and the Grizzlies switch their picks right now, and he had Zach Edey, I think Zach Edey would be great for the Heat. I think so. Even though the Heat do like to play small, I think Zach Edey would be great. And then we got Jarek McCain from Duke, hooper, baller, TikTok extraordinaire. That's all I've been seeing him do. I've seen more TikToks of this man than I've seen highlights. I promise you. And I watched a few Duke games. That's all I gotta say, bro. The Sixers, they got a hooper though. Shout out to them. But 17, 38. Hey, I'm like, hey, say hello. See you in here. Yo, 17 Lakers draft sharpshooter Dalton I'm butchering his last name, but I don't care. He's ranked 7 overall in the first round draft picks. That means throughout all the people who got drafted in the first round, they ranked all of them just in order of who drafted the best, and he ranks number 7. Shout out to the Lakers. He's 6'6", 212. I seen the highlights. I didn't see his highlights really before this, but I start watching the highlights after he got drafted. And sharpshooter. sharpshooter, roster spot immediately. Shout out to him, man. He's a hooper. They said he's a gym rat. Then I'm just read some of his weaknesses. They say he's not a great rebounder or defender, but he also carried a huge burden for the Volunteers. He came from Tennessee. He has good physical tools to continue to improve on that end of the floor as his awareness off the ball evolves. Okay. Excuse me. He averaged 21 points per game. I think he was shooting over 40% from three, or like 37%, something like that. So, great pickup from the Lakers. Rob Pelinka. Not finally. You have had great draft picks, and I feel like our draft picks have been great over the years. Y'all just mishandled them. So let's not mishandle them this time, Rob Pelinka. Huh? Talk to me. Huh? Let's have a great offseason, because I will come in here and spaz, bro. I will spaz. I'm already on edge, a little stressed about planning the wedding, a little stressed about it's been a lot of things I've been stressed about. So for me to come on my own platform and express myself, I'm ready to spaz. And who better to do it on? The Lakers. I love y'all. I love LA. You see what I got on. But I'm not afraid to spaz, Rob Pelinka. Let's have a good offseason. That's all I got to say. Let's just have a good offseason. That's what I want. Okay. That was 17. 18, Tristan Da Silva, Colorado. 19, Jacoby Walter from Baylor. Number 20, Jalen Tyson from California. I really want to stop at 20 because I'm not finna read all these names. But Terrence Shannon Jr., shout out to him. He got proven innocent of a rape charge. This crazy, ugly, bottom of the barrel white woman tried to accuse him of. So I'm glad that he got out of that situation and he got drafted first round to the Timberwolves. Shout out to him. Isaiah Collier, USC, a teammate of Bronny's, got drafted to the Jazz. Shout out to him. But let's get to the second round. I don't care about nobody from the second round, but just in case, drafted 32 overall to the Utah Jazz. Cal Filipowski from Duke. Filipowski. A true stretch four. He's gonna be good for the Jazz. That's another team. Like, it's going back to my Reed Shepherd point, third overall pick to the Rockets from Kentucky. The Rockets have a whole bunch of young players that they need help to develop. So does the Trailblazers, and so does the Jazz. So these teams have to figure out, well, all these young players that we drafted over the few years, how could we put them together and how could we be a great team? But some of them young players are not gonna make it, bro. Like Christopher, what's his name? Y'all know who I'm talking about, but he's on the Rockets, and now I think he got traded somewhere else, but he was on the Rockets with his former teammate Jalen Green. But Jalen Green, obviously a star, but he couldn't find his role on that Rockets team because there was so many people fighting for a spot. So I think like teams like the Jazz, Trailblazers, Rockets are the teams. It's other teams. The Wizards maybe a team. So it's like they got to figure it out, and they got to develop certain players who is going to play, who is not. So Cal Filipowski from Duke going to the Jazz. Hopefully he can get him a roster spot. Excuse me. Just going down the list. Another Serbian dude. Jeez Louise. Cameron Christie from Minnesota got drafted to the Lakers. That's Max Christie's brother. Shout out to Max Christie from the Lakers. You might get traded, my guy, but I don't know. The Lakers front office want to keep you, and I think they should keep you and just give you more playing time. Like, if we develop our young players really well, bro, I feel like we could be really good. But the Lakers just have to do better at developing the talent and keeping the talent. You feel me? Like, I get that we kept Kyle Kuzma and we had to get Anthony Davis and we got a championship out of that. But I still, to this day, think they should have kept Lonzo. You feel me? Who knows if he would have had this injury situation as he did on the Bulls. But I would have took that chance, honestly. And people may call me crazy, but I like Lonzo. I really do. I like his game. And if he wasn't hurt, he would have been at least an all-star, one-time all-star. But let's get to Bronny James. That's what y'all came here for, man. That's what we all came here for. 2024 is the Bronny James draft. He got drafted 55th overall. And I honestly thought he was going to be actually at the place. But they knew that he was going to be 55th. And it wasn't really going to be no crowd or attention for the second round. And it wasn't. So he just had a private dinner in New York. His whole family there, and he got drafted. It looked really emotional, bro. And just to sit here and talk for a second about the first time ever a father-son duo playing together in the NBA. LeBron is making history, bro. And I just want to read this. I just want to read this for all the haters out there. Woj said it best. He was like, yo, all these people bringing up nepotism, huh? Y'all bringing this up now that it's LeBron James and his son. Nepotism has been going on for years in the front offices, in the coaches. Huh? Doc Rivers, you and your son. Huh? Giannis Thanasis. How does Thanasis have a job? That's what I want to know. We talk about nepotism. Don't do it. Don't do it to one of the greatest basketball players ever that had a dream to play with his son. Let me go to this screenshot because this says it all about LeBron James. Grew up in the government-assisted housing with no dad. Married your high school ride or die. Get drafted by your hometown team, the Cleveland Cavaliers. Deliver a championship to your city that hadn't won in 50 years. Scored the most points than anyone, becoming one of the GOATs ever. Play for the league's most prestigious franchise and play with your son before you retire. Simply put, Bron won the game of life. Script writers were in their bag. Now, that's not really a script, but God is the ultimate script writer. So whatever y'all saying about Bronny, and I'm pretty sure it's some college players out there that's thinking in their head, yo, like, bro, I'm better than Bronny James. Like, how did he get drafted? I'm pretty sure it's a lot of college players that felt like they should have been in his position because they had more points, they had more assists, they led their team to the NCAA, they won, they MAC, they sectionals, they tournaments. You feel me? To get to the NCAA, they led their team in this, that, and the third, which is cool. Y'all could think that y'all better than Bronny James. But, I mean, it is what it is. Nepotism is working at its best. Just work a little harder. You know, if I was a college player and I was looking at this, I'd be like, I'm looking at this as motivation. I'm clapping it up for Bronny because I'm proud of him. You feel me? Knowing what LeBron James been through, y'all probably don't even know the half of it, bro. He ain't never had a scandal in his NBA career. But y'all gonna find everything to bring him down. Now y'all gonna use his son, be like nepotism. Oh, he just drafted his son. Stop it. Let's stop. Please, let's stop. Let's let them have this moment and let's judge him for his game. Now, if he goes this year, next year, give him 2 years. After 2 years, if he ain't looking like a great pro to y'all, Then let's talk about his game. But as of right now, he's an NBA player for one of the best franchises ever. Ever. Y'all can't be mad, bro. LeBron James got the most points out of anybody in NBA history. Now he gets to play with his son before he retires. Now he gets to put his arm around his son, show his son all the game that he can before he retires, and even when he retires, still showing him the game. Imagine watching film with your son and y'all on the same team, and y'all got a chance to go do something crazy, win an NBA championship. If they win an NBA championship, and this is a little far-fetched, even me as a Lakers fan, but if they win a championship this year, you know how that would look. You know what that would mean for the NBA, bro. We talk about scripts. NBA, y'all better write that script right now. First year, LeBron James, almost 40 years old. He's playing with his 19-year-old son. Write that script. I like that script, huh? Let's do that. Let's jot that down. Let's get the ink flowing. You feel me? Let's get the typing. Let's type that script down, y'all. That would be lovely. But yeah, shout out to Bronny James and the Bronny James draft. I mean, this what we was all waiting for, and now we waiting. We gonna be watching him closely, summer league, watching him going into the next season. I mean, it's you feel me? I would have drafted Bronny James over a lot of these players in this draft, bro. To be honest with you. I'm just being honest with you. I don't care what y'all say or think. I think he's a pro. I think he was a pro at USC. I don't care about his numbers. He missed the first 2 months of the season with a cardiac problem, and he came back doing his thing, but it just wasn't enough because I felt like he wasn't in his rhythm. He just started getting his rhythm towards the end of the season. And that happens when you get an injury. You feel me? And you don't even have the best team. Like, that team was okay. USC was okay as a team. You feel me? I feel like they didn't even play Bronny James enough, but it's at the same time, it's like you as a coach, like, I'm not going to lie, me as a coach, I probably wouldn't overplay Bronny anyway. He just came off an injury and a serious condition, and I got his father that's playing just down the street in LA, one of the best players ever to pick up a basketball. Nah. Take these 17, 18 minutes a game. I'm gonna get you in there. And he did play a good amount, but I feel like he could have played more, but I understood why he didn't. So hopefully the Lakers staff can continue to monitor him, because like that was not even a year ago. So it's like, I would keep that in mind if I'm the Lakers, and I'm pretty sure they have. I'm pretty sure week by week, or even monthly, I'm pretty sure that LeBron and his family and whoever their doctors is are checking Bronny monthly. Even though he looks great. Him, Bryce, and LeBron was just at Brickley's gym in New York getting up shots, getting it in. That's what I like to see. But I'm pretty sure they checking on him monthly, because that's a serious condition. But shout out to everyone who got drafted. Shout out to Bronny James. Shout out to NBA. But the NCAA, let's do better. College players, let's do better. College coaches, let's do better. I just want to see us being in the top 10. I don't want to see nobody from France, Serbia. I don't want to see it, bro. I don't want to top 10. I don't want to see it. After 10, cool. Go get all the foreigners you want. You not really, but let's not. Y'all get what I'm saying. You feel me? But top 10, come on, man. We got to take over the top 10. What else I have in here? I'm going to a Chicago Sky game on Sunday. That's going to be great. I'm going to come back in here with a whole analysis on what I seen, what's happening, this, that, and the third. Like, I'm going to come in here and talk about it. So I'm excited for that. This album. That's what I was going to talk about. Actually, let me touch on. Do I want to touch on Sexy Red? I mean, I didn't believe Sexy Red when she said this my big brother talking about Chief Keef hugging on him in the video. I knew Chief Keef was gonna beat them Doonies. I knew he was gonna get the box. I knew it. You feel me? Like he then now she going back and forth with King Von baby mama about I effed him first, oh he mine. Then she took a video of being in his house, looked like she just hopped out the bed with him to take that video. So Sexy Red, listen, Chief Keef is the GOAT. Most of these female rappers look up to him. You feel me? I think he's still in his 20s or he may be 30. But I think he because we might be around the same age, so he might be like 28, 29, something like that. But Chief Keef was popping at 16, bro. So it's like everybody was listening to Love Sosa. So if you got a chance to get with Chief Keef, who is not taking that, bro? If you single, who is not taking that? Sexy Red, of course, she taking advantage of that. It's been a whole bunch of female rappers that said Chief Keef is one of their favorite rappers. So it's like, I'm not surprised about this. I ain't really got to dive too deep into that. But, they're still on. But, I just want to finish off this podcast by talking about Don Toliver, bro. Don Toliver just put out probably the best album of 2024 so far, bro. The best album, and I'm being honest, bro. I'm being totally honest, and I'm about to play some of it, but this every time, bro, Don Toliver is in his bag. He's in a whole nother lane. Like I like the sound, bro, because it's so different. I'm never the person, if y'all know me, I'm never the person to follow trends or like things that all sound the same. Like I told y'all before, like I seen people when Crocs got popping and I seen everyone wearing Crocs, it just turned me off. So I don't own a pair of Crocs. You feel me? I don't care how comfortable they are. You're not finna see me out with them because everybody is wearing them. I'm not that type of person. So I feel like Don Toliver is so in his lane. Like so much in his lane that it's crazy. Like another person that has a different sound and so much in his lane, a new artist, Bossman D-Lo. Like everyone is singing his songs. Even my kids at work, bro, they be Bossman D-Lo. But this album called Hardstone Psycho, bro. Hardstone, and I'm gonna play a couple songs that I really like. He got features on here like Travis Scott, Future and Metro Boomin, Lil Uzi Vert, Tizo Touchdown, bro, Kodak Black, bro. And also if you want to just add greatness and flavor to your album, just add Travis Scott on there. Just add Future on there. That's all you got to do. Really, I'm not saying this album wouldn't have been great without them, but like to put a little bit more sauce on it, Future, Travis Scott, a little Kodak, you feel me? Because Kodak, man, even on Kendrick last album, he was, them two features that he had on there was great. I ain't gonna lie. They was great. So shout out to them, bro. I don't even know which song to play, bro. Oh, this one. Let's start with this one. This is called Backstreets featuring Tizo Touchdown. Just listen to this sound. Just listen. Hey.
I met her last week. Sliding through the cold back streets. I don't know how you, but you know me. I saw you put away your foreign key. Can I get your number and I'ma hit you up? We can link all summer and go and fuck it up. Girl, you got me drunk and need it in a rush. Can you fuck it up? Can you fuck it up? Can you fuck it up? Yeah, can you fuck it up? Take you out of town, girl.
Bro, this is a vibe, dog. When we talk about like And now that's just 1 minute, cause like I don't want to play this full album, bro. I don't want to bore y'all just with a whole album listening party. But yo, this sound right here, bro, is so like interesting to me. You feel me? Like it's just like his voice with the beats, like it's such a vibe to me. Like I feel like it's multifaceted. That's what I will call this. Multifaceted sound. Which I can play this in a club. I can play this on a late night drive. I can play this in the morning going to work. I can play this when I'm just trying to vibe. I can play this when I'm washing the dishes. I can play this in the shower. Like a vibe just all around, bro. Like, bro, this is such a vibe, bro. I'm going to be playing this for the rest of the summer. At least for the rest of the year, bro. So that was Backstreets featuring Tizo Touchdown. What's another one, bro? The one with Future, I like. 4x4, I liked. Of course, you know the Bandit and Charlie Wilson one. Let's see this one. Let's see. Like just the sound, like it may not lyrically be like, oh, this is hard, not the best thing since Nas and Jay-Z. Like this, it's not the, you feel me? But it's just like a vibe. If you really want a vibe, bro, anytime, anything you doing, do you want a vibe, bro? Turn on this album. I really like this song he did with Lil Uzi. Oh, no, we not doing no commercials. I have to cut that off. But Lil Uzi is on this joint. This is called Donnie Darko. Donnie Darko. Anything Lil Uzi, like I said with Future and Travis Scott, if you want some sauce, also Lil Uzi Vert. Anytime I hear a Lil Uzi Vert feature, I'm on it. I'm like, oh, it's finna like just some artists, like you see their name or hear their voice on the song, you know it's gonna be hard, bro. You hear a Drake verse, a J. Cole verse, a Rick Ross verse, a Future verse, a Travis Scott, a Lil Uzi verse. It's gonna be hard, bro.
I be laughing to the bank. Yeah. I don't like that how she stank. Yeah. I be laughing to the bank.
I might let this mug play.
Most of these niggas be bozo. Fuck your bitch in the chocho. Chanel on me, that's Coco. Most of my bitch have Coco. Mix the green with the yellow, that's Azul. I was on the beam with the RP. I was so high like a typhoon. Just gave 50 racks to my goon. Yeah. I'm rich as a bitch. Life to the bank like
Oh my God!
GTA shit
Let
on
it
my
go,
IP,
let
yeah.
it
10,
go.
10, 10, 10. Bitch, all in my whip, my Maybach got that extra 10, 10, 10, 10. I'm so rich, they keep trying to judge me off for all my sins, 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 sins. Every time she say my, I'm so respectful that I green, 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 green.
Come on, Uzi, let me get that tank, nigga. I'ma grab them keys. Come on, hold up my essays out of Texas Key for a couple B's. You don't wanna talk cars in here, talk bars in here. Now I got 'em beat. I don't give a fuck what the nigga talking about. In the party, I got 'em geek.
I give a fuck about what you think. I be laughing to the bank.
He said, don't give God what you think. Yeah, I'm laughing to the bank. I don't like that hoe, she stank. Oh my gosh. Have y'all ever met a girl and she stank, fool? What y'all do? Y'all tell her, yo, shorty, you smelling up the room right now. Or you just let it rock. You sit there and the fish smell. That's what y'all do. All I'm saying is this is the album y'all need to be going to. It's called Hardstone Psycho. And he's definitely going psycho on this, bro. Let me make sure I got that right. Hardstone Psycho. Hardstone Psycho. Don Toliver. It's in your phone on DSPs right now, bro. Gave y'all a little concert. That's all I gotta say today, bro. Like I said, shout out to everyone in the draft. Shout out to the James family. Shout out to Don Toliver. Shout out to Chief Keef. Got 2 women fighting over you online. That must be great. Hashtag single life, but thank God I'm going into that married life soon enough. Less than 100 days, y'all. But the most important thing in this world, one of the most important things in this world, is to try to help others, because a little bit of motivation, y'all, a little bit of motivation can go a long way. Remember that. Mr. Game Changer, I'm signing out.